Hello, I'm Proxy Caitlin, and today I have my friend Iota with me. And today we are going to be reading a short. I don't know if it's short or not because I only have like 15 minutes to record. But anyways, let's just go ahead and get with this. It's called The Silhouette. It's my first time reading this story. Don't know anything about it, so just to let you know, I have no spoilers or anything because I have no idea what it's even about. So let's get to the story. My family had been living in the same house for almost 10 years, but not once did we ever encounter anything supernatural or creepy. Probably because we built this house ourselves and made sure no dead bodies were buried in the soil. So we didn't have to worry about previous families having dark histories or such. Nobody has died in the house either, which is why when something disturbing finally happened to me on a certain afternoon, I couldn't come up with any explanation why it happened. It was my summer break. You know, those times when you have no school stuff to worry about and you can just lay around the house all day? Most of the time, the only people in the house were me, my grandmother, and my brother. Since my mom was working and my older brother had a summer job, after spending some hours on the computer, I finally got bored and decided to take a quick bath since that afternoon felt so humid and hot. You see, our bathroom door has a stained glass design or something. I'm not good at describing different types of glass, so you can see the silhouette of people passing by the door. But the other details like eyes, nose, and mouth are not clear. When my mom got it installed, I hated it because I was a girl and I don't like the idea of people seeing me while I'm inside there, even if it's just my silhouette, because if you come close enough to the glass, the better the person on the other side will see you. I had two brothers, so I don't really understand why the hell my mom would install that thing. Anyways, my bath was going fine until I turned my head and realized a tall figure was standing right outside the door. It surely wasn't my grandma since she's a short person. So I concluded it was my brother because that guy is freaking tall, even if he is younger than me. Hey, I'm showering, go away, I yelled, but he didn't even move an inch. He's probably just trying to annoy me again. So decided to throw a shampoo bottle against the door. Go away! Thankfully, he did go away, and I just finished my shower while feeling a bit pissed. As soon as I got dressed, I went to confront him in his room. He was busy playing on his PC. What were you doing standing in front of the bathroom like a creep, like always, while I'm showering? I wasn't creeping on you, simply said without even looking at me. I just rolled my eyes and didn't press any further, since he tends to lie when getting caught doing some crap like that, and I don't easily make him admit it anyways. I decided to just shrug it off because he didn't do it again the rest of the day. So maybe he was just bored at the moment. The very next day I was taking a noon shower again, and when I looked at the door, there he was again. Just standing there and probably watching my silhouette move as I showered. Dan, go away! I screamed, feeling annoyed but partly creeped out by my brother's actions. I was starting to think that he probably discovered some porn online and is now starting to fantasize about stuff. It was downright creepy. Go away or I'll call Mom. Finally, he started to slowly turn around and walk away, then disappeared into the left hallway. I was about to let out a release sigh, but then a different silhouette came running from the opposite hallway and stopped right in front of the door. My blood ran cold when I realized that this person is surely my brother. I can clearly see his brown skin and even the yellow tint of his SpongeBob shirt. The other silhouette, however, was equally tall but pure black as if something was just a shadow. What did you say? He called out, like he really didn't hear what I had been screaming. I wasn't able to answer back because I was still completely in shock about what just happened. It was like my mind just went blank. Hey, you okay? My brother's voice snapped me out of it, and I hurried, got dressed. When I got out, I was greeted by his confused face. I probably looked so pale because I still feel myself numb from all that shock. I pulled my brother to the living room and started to explain everything to him. He didn't tease or laugh at me because even though we pissed each other off, most of the time when one of us is totally shooken up, we know something is surely wrong. He explained that he didn't hear anybody else sneak into the house. And we even have 5 dogs outside for Christ's sake, and none of them bark even once. We didn't want to conclude that it was something paranormal since, just like I said earlier, we never experienced such things in the house after living here for a very long time. And it happens in broad daylight. Don't paranormal entities prefer to haunt people at night? We decided to approach our grandma, since the one that had experienced odd things during her younger days. All she told us was that the spirits tend to visit homes once in a while, even if they don't know the people living there. She even joked that maybe that certain spirit was just fancied by me, but that idea only scared me more. The three of us agreed to keep the matters from my mom, since she's a full-blown skeptic and would probably just nag me saying that I'm reading too much horror stuff. It was already comforting enough for me that two people sincerely believed my story. Since that last encounter, I don't enter the bathroom with praying and praying to be kept safe from whatever that thing was. For all I know, it could be a demon, and I sure as hell don't want a demon stalking me. It didn't happen again for a few days, as if it was giving me a break, but then it visited me again, as if for one final goodbye. Being the very unfortunate me, it was late at night, and most of the nights were already off. Although none of us were asleep yet, I was the last to take a shower, but I made sure I had my phone inside the bathroom with me, since the fear was still crawling around my system. I kept my eyes glued to the stained glass as I tried to take one quick shower. I was only half done washing away the shampoo when I saw the same black figure slowly walk closer to the door. I actually fucking saw how it appeared from the dark hallway, like it has always been there. Heart racing, I slowly reached for the phone like the shower stayed on, so that thing hopefully wouldn't know that I already noticed it. I was already letting out shakily breaths as I went to my brother's contact number. As soon as I pressed the call and my brother's phone started ringing from somewhere in the house, the figure suddenly reached for the doorknob and started to try to open it. The knob was shaking so violently that I thought it would actually break. At the point I just lost it, I screamed. I let out the loudest scream I ever made in my whole life, hoping that everyone would hear it and come rescue me. I just felt so fucking helpless, and it was the most horrifying thing I have ever experienced. I felt like whatever the thing was, it wanted to hurt me. When loud footsteps echoed in the hallway, the figure quickly stepped back and immediately disappeared back into the darkness, as if it was never even there. When I could hear my brother's voice and my mom calling for me outside, I fumbled to wrap myself with a towel and open the door. I hugged whoever was nearest to me and cried. Jumbled words of explanation came out of my mouth, and I just hoped they understood. Thankfully, my mom didn't nag me and stayed beside me the whole night to assure me that I would be okay. Immediately after that, my mom had the door removed and replaced. It was normal, solid one. Since then, I haven't seen anything again, though I couldn't deny that I still have this constant fear that one day it will pop in my face and finally get me. I never knew what exactly it was and what it wanted. Or, for all I know, it's actually just standing behind that solid door, staring at the plain white surface like it could still see me. Okay, that was a weird story. That was weird. I don't know. Only took me 8 minutes to read that, though. Okay.
Okay. Do we have enough time for another?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Oh, my voice got raspy for a minute. It's like, it's like, ha.
How?
Her.
How?
And now my page went strange. Oh, shit. My page turned blue.
What the hell?
I don't know. It did fucking... I hope it goes to fuck with my computer. Damn it. Hold on, I'm looking for an interesting one. You want me to read Knock Knock? I don't know, like, I think I read this one before, and I think it was really creepy. I'm not reading anything about dolls. You can fucking forget that. I'll probably do that on the next segment.
No, not no.
Dolls are creepy.
Yes.
Okay. Oh my god, dolls are freaky. Okay, so I guess we're doing two creepypastas, not just Silhouette, but Knock Knock is also. I think I might have read this one before, but I'm not really sure. So let's just go ahead and read it. Buddy!
No, dude, I just heard a little thing.
A what?
As if a little music box sound. Dingy, I don't know.
What the fuck?
I'm like under my cover right now. Help!
I'm glad I don't have anything.
I don't know. I just heard it not too long ago.
I didn't hear anything. We're probably gonna have to rewatch the video.
Are you? No, for real.
Wait, could you hear it through the thing? I don't know. I couldn't.
No, it was for me. Like when you were talking, like right in the middle, I heard a little thing, like a little tune.
That's weird. Okay, I'm done. Fucking creepypastas, man. Fucking creepypasta. I think the creepypasta got your brain messed up, dude.
I don't know.
You want me to read it or no?
Yes.
Summer for someone living in a tropical country, it means unbearable heat and humidity, even at night. I was on vacation and staying at my uncle's house. His house was situated in a low hill along the border of the town. They were not really isolated as they got neighbors along the way going to the top of the hill. It was my 5th day staying there, and my usual habit after dinner is to go outside in the front yard and smoke. It isn't much cooler there. Every now and then, a small breeze will come and relieve me from the irritating heat from where I stand. You can see the other side of the hill dotted with white things, with crosses. Yes, those are graves, and that part of the hill is a cemetery. After people might get scared or uneasy, being outside at night and in a full view of the cemetery, a stone's thrown away, but I'm not. I've gotten used to it, and it's not really that unsettling as the first night I was there. So there was smoking halfway through my cigarette. I saw the front door open. You might think I got scared, but then I didn't get scared. I just stood there calmly looking at the door open, and after a few seconds it closed. I didn't pay much attention to it, what happened, and go on smoking. A minute passed by, and then the door opened again and closed. Still unnerved by the second instant, I finished my cigarette and went inside the house. On the hallway, I saw my uncle's maid sweeping the floor. I approached her and asked, "Did you just open the door a while ago?" "Yes," she replied. "Why?" I asked. "Someone was knocking." So I opened the door, but no one came in. They even knocked twice. I just stood there looking puzzled at her, and then we both heard it as someone knuckle rapped on the door. Knock, knock. Well, that's the end of that one. Short story. A little short.
I'm still freaking out over here.
Yeah, I don't even want to experience that shit. I've already experienced enough creepypasta.
Right in the middle. Look. Right in the middle, right?
Yeah.
I was listening to the top. And all of a sudden I hear a fucking ding. You know those little snow globes that
yeah, like that.
Buddy. You know those little snow globes that be having the little thing on the bottom
you turn it ding ding ding.
No, it was like a little tune. Do you know those snow globes that have the little music thing?
Yeah, like holiday music and stuff like that.
Yeah, like that. I heard something just like that.
That's freaky. I'm done. I shouldn't be creeped out, but somehow I am because that reminds me of something that I had happen to me.
I'm scared.
No, because we got this little music box and it turned on by itself.
But that's the thing, I don't know where it came from. I don't know where it came from.
I live in a fucking trailer. What kind of ghost wants to live in a trailer? Ha! That joke now. So, are we done with our story?
Do we have enough time for one more?
Yeah, but my voice is hurting. You want to explain to people what you just heard?
I I seriously don't know, but it sounded like something that belongs with snow globe.